Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another playthrough of Mage Knight. Today we're going to be playing as Wolfhawk. We have Norwas as the dummy player. We have a green, a red, and a blue in the source. Our unit offers the thugs, the shock troops, and the Utem guardsmen. For the monastery, we have Refreshing Walk. And then for our advanced action offer, we have Heroic Tale, Dodge and Weave, and Rush of Adrenaline. And finally, for our spells offer, we have Expose, Mass Expose, Space Bending, Time Bending, and underground travel, underground attack. We can draw our first hand of 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we get Tranquility, Crystallize, Swiftness, Determination, and Concentration. I think this tile was probably going to be too much movement to get up into the maze, probably explore the maze, take on the orc, and then get to the monastery. So I'm thinking we maybe come up here. It's also a lot of movement, but the 3 units in the unit offer can be recruited in a keep, and 2 of them in a village as well. So I think we'll probably go with planning to start. The dummy player is going to take number 2, so Rethink is gone, and then they're going to go first as well. So they'll go 1, 2, and 3. It's a green, they get 1 more. For us, I think I'll go with probably Swiftness, Crystallize sideways, and Tranquility sideways to get to there. We still have 2 in hand for planning, so we'll draw another 4. And we get March, Promise, Mana Draw, and Tirelessness. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a green, they get 1 more. Back to us. And here I think I'll go for March for move 2, Determination sideways for a move of 3. That gets us into the village. We can play Concentration with the green. And we'll play Promise as well. So that gives us influence of 6. That's enough to get the Utem Guardsman. And we'll end our turn there. So that is a white. And then we have 2 in hand, so we'll draw another 4. We get 1, 2, 3, and 4. And March, Threaten, Rage, and Improvisation. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue. They don't go again. Back to us. And I think here let's plunder the village for another 2. And we get Rage and Swift Reflexes. Okay. And I think here we can maybe go for the maze here. So we'll play Tirelessness and Threaten so that's a total move of 4. That gets us there. And then we can play March for move 2 and Swift Reflexes for a move of 2. So we enter the maze. We're obviously taking our Utem Guardsman, and we get, okay, so 6 physical attack with Paralyze and 4 armor. Ouch. I think here let's use our Utem Guardsman for a block of 4, and then Rage for a block of 2. So he's fully blocked, and then we can use Rage with a red from the source for an attack of 4. That's enough to take him out. We get 5 fame, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And sorry, this should also be revealed. It's 2 physical attacks, 3 and 2, both with swiftness and 5 armor. We're left with these 2 in hand, and we'll get a shield token on the mace. So we'll get a reward, and then we'll do our level up. That's a white. So our reward is going to be a spell, and we are going to take Expose, Mass Expose. These advance, and the new spell is going to be Whirlwind Tornado. And then we can get our level up as well. This gets discarded, and we have a choice between. So the top one is going to be on her own, Influence 1 or Influence 3 instead, if we do not recruit any unit for Influence this turn. And the bottom one then is going to be Dueling. Once a turn during the block phase, block 1, attack 1 versus the same enemy in the attack phase. If you do not use this any unit ability to block, attack, or affect this enemy, nor assign damage from it to any unit, you gain 1 more fame for defeating it. I think I'll take Dueling here. And the common skill is going to be white crystal to your inventory and green mana token. For advanced action, I'm going to take Dodge and Weave. These advance, and the new one that we get is going to be Agility. And yeah, that is all for our level up. So we'll draw up to our hand limit +1. but we only have 3 left. So we get Stamina, Expose, and Dodge and Weave. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a red. They don't go again, back to us. And I think here let's go for the keep, so we can play Stamina to move in. We'll lose 1 reputation. So we're going to play Mana Draw first to use 2 dice from the source. We're going to play Dodge and Weave with 1 white to reduce 2 attacks of 1 enemy by 2. So that's down to 0. So that one is fully blocked. This one's down to 1. So we need a block of 2 in order to successfully block it. We're going to use that for block of 1 and our improvisation sideways for a block of 1. So both attacks are fully blocked. So we gain 2 attack in the attack phase. We can use the second white from the source for a ranged attack of 2. So that's a total attack of 4, and then we get an attack of 1 there, so that's an attack of 5. So we lose 1 more reputation, and then we gain 5 fame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, we get 1 extra fame because we didn't use any unit this turn. So that's another level up, and that is going to be all for this round, I think. We do get another shield token there. And yeah, that's all. So planning goes away. We will re-roll the source. So that's gold, white, and red. The unit offer gets refreshed, and the new units that we get are Red Cape Monks, Illusionists, and these Scouts. And then for the Monastery advanced action, we have Ritual Attack. They take Heroic Tale into their deck. These advance, and the new one we get is Diplomacy. For spells then, they're going to get a blue for space bending, time bending, which leaves, and then the spells advance, and the new one that we get is going to be Meditation Trance. And then we can ready our unit and shuffle up for the next round. Okay, so we can draw up to our hand limit +1 for our keep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we get Swiftness, Improvisation, Crystallize, Threaten, Concentration, and March. I think here for tactics, I'm going to choose probably Long Night. And then the dummy player can go for number 3. So that is going to be Mana Search Gone. And we're going to go first. So we will go with, I think what we want to do here is probably go with March for move 2, which we'll use to explore here. And we get tile number 10 right next to a keep. That's interesting. The ruins goes face down. The keep also goes face down. Okay, so we can also probably go with. So I was going to explore here, but I'm kind of wondering whether we want to go with Swiftness or move into this keep to try and take it. Might get us another level up. Why don't we do this? We'll go with Swiftness for move 2 to explore here. Okay, so that's tile number 5. There is an orc and a monastery. So the orc is going to be 3 physical attack, fortified, and 3 armor. And we get another monastery, so that is going to be Ice Bolt. Oh, tempting. And then we will go with I think we'll go for, let's go with Improvisation, discarding Threaten with a red from the source for influence of 5, less 1 on the reputation track. Although that would be the Scouts. And then we could alternatively take out the orc and go to the monastery and potentially get either the Red Cape Monks or the Illusionists. I think we'll just take the Scouts here. So that'll give us 2 units. We'll end our turn there. This gets re-rolled. It's green. All these are getting discarded. We have 2 left in hand, so we'll draw another 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we get Expose, Tranquility, Stamina, and Mana Draw. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a red. They don't go again, back to us. I think here let's go with Tranquility with the green to draw 2 more cards, and we'll get Determination and Dodge and Weave. Okay, I think we'll go for the keep here, so we'll play Stamina. for move 2, crystallize sideways for a move of 3. That gets us into the keep. We'll lose 1 reputation. And the enemy is going to be, so 5 physical attack, 3 physical attack, and then doubly fortified and 4 armor. Okay. And I think here, let's play mana draw to be able to use a second dice from the source. We'll play concentration for a blue token. We'll use that blue with our determination for a block of 5. So his physical attack of 5 is blocked. And then we can play dodge and weave with the white. Actually, no, we won't use the white for that. We'll just reduce 1 enemy attack by 2. So we're reducing his 3 physical attack by 2. So it's down to 1. Then we'll use our block 1 from our dueling skill. So that one is successfully blocked. And then we can play our expose with a white for an attack, a ranged attack of 2. So we get attack 1 from dodge and weave because we didn't use any or didn't take any wounds into hand. We get attack 2 there, that's an attack of 3, and then we get an attack 1 here, which is an attack of 4, enough to defeat him. We lose another reputation, and then get 5 fame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 1 for dueling because we didn't use any unit, and that is another level up. So these are getting re-rolled. That's a gold and a white. And we're discarding all of these. Blue goes away. Okay, so our reputation is really low here. We get another shield token, so that's 2 keeps now. So we'll do our level up first. We get a choice between, so I think that's the one on top is going to be refreshing bath once around, except during combat. Flip this to get heal 1 and 1 blue crystal to your inventory. And then the one on the bottom is Hawkeyes. Once a turn, move 1. In addition, during the night, exploring costs 1 move less. During the day, you may reveal garrisons of fortified sites at a distance of 2. I think I'll go with the refreshing bath here. And then for the common skill is going to be, oh, that's a very, very good one. That's inspiration for Norowas. And then for our advanced action, I'm kind of in 2 minds here, agility or diplomacy. I think I'll go with agility. And then these advance, and the new one is, I took 2 there, ambush. So, okay. We'll draw up to our hand limit of 5 plus 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we get March, Swift Reflexes, Rage, Tirelessness, Promise, Rage, and Agility. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue, they get 1 more. And then it's back to us. And I think here, let's go with Tirelessness for a move of 2, and then we can get a move of 3 out of this. So that's a total move of 5 because of the +1 from Tirelessness. So we'll move there and then there. We can engage this guy in combat. We can use our dueling skill for a block of 1, but we're still going to take a wound. We do get the attack 1, and then we can play Rage for an attack of 2. So that's a total attack of 3. We didn't use any units, so we get +1 fame. So that's a +3 fame, 1, 2, 3, +1 reputation. And we end on a blue mine, so we're going to get a blue crystal to our inventory. We can use our skill to heal that wound and another blue crystal to our inventory, and we'll end our turn there. We have 4 cards in hand. Our hand limit is going to be 7, so we are going to be able to use Long Night here, so we will shuffle these back into our discard pile, and then we can choose 3 more cards to take us back up to a hand limit of 7. And yeah, hopefully we can get up towards the monastery and maybe explore a bit from there, or even maybe burn it down depending on what cards we draw now. So we'll get 3 more, and we get March, Mana Draw, and Tranquility. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a green, they get 1 more. Back to us. And I think here we will go with March for a move of 2, Tranquility sideways for a move of 3, and probably Promise sideways for a move of 4. that gets us into the monastery. I think we can use our Scout's ability to take a look at a face down token. So we'll take a look at the purple enemy that we would have to face if we decide to burn the monastery. And it is a summoner with three physical or 3 armor and physical resistance. And I don't think I'm going to take that on, but at least we know what's on top there. Potentially we can do that next round. Let's go with agility for a move of 4 with the white from the source. So we will explore here first, and the sketch should be used, by the way, here first and then there. And we get tile number 13. There is a mage tower there. So that mage tower, we know what the enemy is going to be. So we'll put it face up. And then the orc is going to be 3 physical attack, fortified, and 3 armor as well. We're next to a magical glade, and then we'll use another 2 there. And it is tile number 1. And there's an orc on the far side, and that's going to be 3 physical attack, swiftness, and 4 armor. Magical glade in the middle. And then I think we probably just wait here. Yeah, I think that's probably all we'll do for this turn. And see what comes out in the next round in terms of units. So we can re-roll the source, and it's going to be black, gold, and white. The black and gold get re-rolled, and it's 3 whites in the source. Okay, interesting. Unit offer gets refreshed with peasants, the peasants, and the Utem guardsmen. The advanced actions, so there's 2 monasteries, and we get pure magic and blood rage, and then they're going to take rush of adrenaline. These advance, and the new one is pathfinding. They get a green to their inventory for underground travel, underground attack, spells advance, and the new one we get is charm possess. And then we can ready our units and our skill and shuffle up for the next round. Okay, so we can draw up to our hand limit of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we get crystallize, promise, march, swiftness, tranquility. For tactics, I think I'm going to take probably great start here. We'll get 2 more. And we get rage and agility. Dummy player is going to go with number 4 is gone. Number 5 also gone. Keep number 2 also gone. Number 1 finally. Okay, so they're going to go first. Great start's gone. They go 1, 2, and 3. It's a red. They don't go again. Back to us. I'm going to play crystallize here with the blue from our inventory to get a green token. I'm going to use the green along with tranquility to draw 2 cards, and we get improvisation and threaten. Okay, and I think here we will go with probably promise with the white from the source. For influence of 4, we can play threaten for influence 2, that's 6, and then improvisation, discarding range for influence 3, that's a total of 9, less 2 on our reputation track, which is enough to get blood rage. So we'll end our turn there. We have 3 in hand. This gets re-rolled. It's a red, green, and blue get discarded. These go into our discard pile, and we are drawing another 2 cards. So we get blood rage and mana draw. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a white. They get 2 more, 1 and 2. Back to us. And I think here let's go with march for move 2 to get here, and then we can play mana draw to be able to use 2 dice from the source. We'll use 1 white with agility for a move of 4. So we only need 3 to get in. Yeah, so we'll go with that. So we assault with 3. We'll lose a reputation. We draw a brown enemy, and it is that's so bad. 7 physical attack with swiftness and 5 armor, which won't be relevant, but wow, okay, that's bad. And I think here let's just use dueling for block 1. it's obviously not going to be successful. We'll take 3 wounds into hand, and then we'll get attack 1, and we can use Blood Rage for an attack of 4. So that's a total so that'll get discarded, and then we need 6 inefficient attack for him. So we'll have 1 there, we'll have 4 there. So that's a total of 5, and we can play that sideways for 6. So that's enough to take him out. And that's going to be 4 fame plus 1 because we didn't use any unit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we do get another level up, get a shield token. We will take that now. We can use this skill to heal 1 and get a blue token to our inventory. And then we can discard all of these. So these get re-rolled. It's a black and a white. And then we're going to get a reward, which is a spell. And I think here we can go for probably Whirlwind here. I was tempted by Charm as well, but I think I'll go with Whirlwind. And then the new spell is going to be Mistform, Veil of Mist. We already took our level up. We have 2 wounds in hand, and we can draw up to our hand limit of 6 now. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we get Rage, Tirelessness, Stamina, and Whirlwind. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. Rush of Adrenaline. We'll use the green because that's worse. 1 and 2. Back to us. I think here let's use the scouts to reveal a new tile at a distance of 2 spaces instead of 1. And we can, let's reveal probably here, and then we can move there and explore the core tiles here. I think that might be the best way. So yeah, let's go with that. Move that, and so we're going to explore here first with our scouts, and it's tile number 8. Okay, so the ruins goes face up, and sorry, this should also be face up. That's 1 of each color for 10 fame, and then this is going to be an orc and a monster for an artifact. The orc next to that is going to be 4 physical attack and 3 armor. We have the magical glade, and then I think I will engage this guy in combat. So he is doubly fortified. We will use a wipe from the source for target enemy does not attack. So he's not going to attack, and then we can play our rage along with our Udam Guardsman for an attack of 4. That's enough to take him out. We get +1 reputation, +2 fame, and then we will end our turn there. I think we have these 4 in hand. This gets re-rolled. It's a green, and we are drawing up another 2 cards. And we get Swift Reflexes and March. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue. They get 1 more. Back to us. And I think here, let's go with March with the green from the source for move of 4. That gets us in there. It's 3 into the hills +1 because of the wall. And then we can go with, I think, Tirelessness for move of 2 and Stamina for a move of 2 +1 from Tirelessness for a move of 5. So we'll explore here first and then there. And this one is not a city, but there is a Draconum, and that is going to be so 5 physical attack, poison, swiftness, and 9 armor. And then the Mage Tower goes face down, and then we explore here as well, and that's going to be the red city. So the Draconum on the far side is going to be 4 ice attack with swiftness, elusive, ice resistance, 7 and 14 armor, and the Draconum next to us is going to be 9 fire attack, physical and fire resistance, and 7 armor. And the level 7 red city is going to be brown, 2 purple, and a white. So 1 brown, 2 purple, and 1 white. And any physical attack in there will be brutal. So put them there. And then I think we'll end our turn there. So we have 3 cards in hand. This gets re-rolled. It's a blue. And we are drawing another 3. So 1, 2, 3. and we get concentration, expose, and determination. Dummy player is going to declare end of round on the next turn, back to us. And I think here, let's just rest. So we'll discard determination and 2 wounds. So we're left with 3 in hand, and we'll draw one more, which is dodge and weave. Dummy player declares end of round, and it's back to us. And I think here, let's take on the Draconum. So we can, I think we'll obviously use our dueling skill for a block of 1, which we're not actually going to block it. We'll take 3 wounds into hand because of the 9 fire attack, and then we can use concentration for a white. We can play expose for target enemy loses all fortifications and resistances, and we get ranged attack 2, so he no longer has any resistances. We can use a white from the source for a ranged attack of 3, that's a total of 5. We get 1 from our dueling and 1 from dodge and weave sideways, so that's a total attack of 7. We'll get +2 reputation and +8 fame, or +1 for dueling. So we go up from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we do get one more level up here. We have these 3 in hand. That is going to be the end of the round. So these get discarded, and we are going to take our level up. So we get a choice between motivation and the bottom one is know your prey. Once per round, flip this to ignore 1 offensive or defensive ability of an enemy token, or to remove 1 element of 1 enemy attack. Fire and ice become physical. Cold fire become ice or fire. It cannot be used against enemies with arcane immunity. And I think I'll go with motivation here. I was pretty tempted by know your prey, but let's try the motivation. The common skill is going to be I think that's leadership for Norowas, and then I will take ambush here for the advanced action, and the new one is going to be Song of Wind. Sorry, we should have revealed the ruins token for the far side of the Red City, and that's going to be 3 red for 7 fame. And yeah, that is all for this round. So that is gold, red, and green. We do have core tiles on the board now, so there are elite units coming out. And the first elite is going to be the catapults. Regular is going to be foresters, and second elite is the fire mages. These wounds stay in our deck. For the advanced actions, the monastery, we're going to have blood ritual and learning, and then they're going to take diplomacy. These advance, and the new one we get is magic talent. They're going to get a green for meditation trance, and the new spell that we get is going to be demolish disintegrate. And then we can ready these on our skill and shuffle up for the next round. Okay, so we can draw up to our hand limit of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we get wound, blood rage, swiftness, concentration, crystallize, and tranquility. For tactics, I think I'm going to take preparation, and I'm going to take a wound. So let's take 1 wound, and hopefully then we can clear up 2 wounds out of our hand on the first turn, using the green from the source along with tranquility, and then we can see what we want to do from then. And the dummy player is going to go with, let me just shuffle these. The dummy player is going to take number 4, which is Midnight Meditation. So that's gone. Preparation gone. They're going to go first. They go 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue. They get 1 more. For us, we are just going to go with, I think, Tranquility, along with the green to heal 2. And then we could we could move. Yeah, let's play Swiftness for a move of 2 and Crystallize Sideways for a move of 3. That gets us there. And yeah, we'll end our turn there. So this gets re-rolled. It's a white. And we are going to draw another 4 cards. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we get a wound, tirelessness, and dodge and weave. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a white. They get 2 more, 1 and 2. Back to us. And I think here we can, let's use this skill to heal 1 wound. And then we will get a blue crystal as well to our inventory. And then we can take on this Draconum. We can play probably Dodge and Weave, using a white from the source. So his attack is down to 1. We need 2 block. We can use our dueling skill for 1 and tirelessness for 1. So that is a block of 2. He's successfully blocked. We get +1 block there, or +1 attack. We also get +2 there, so that's 3 attack. We can play concentration for a red mana token, which we will use for Blood Rage for an attack of 4. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, and then our Udam Guardsman for 2 is 9. So that is going to be 36 to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, sorry, yeah. So it's only 7 fame. So 4. We're at 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So not a level up, but we do get +2 reputation. This gets re-rolled. It's a blue. This goes away. All of this gets discarded, and we're left with 1 wound in hand. He's gone. This is gone as well. So we're drawing another 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we get Threaten, Stamina, Determination, Swift Reflexes, and Mana Draw. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a white. They get 2 more, 1 and 2. Back to us. And I think here, let's go with Stamina for a move of, let's use the blue from the source for a move of 4. That gets us there. And then, we could, I don't think we'll have the attack to go for it. So let's discard Threaten, and we'll be left with these 4 in hand. And that is a red. Okay, so we'll get another 2. So 1 is exposed, 2 Whirlwind, dummy player, 1, 2, and 3. It's a red or green. So they're going to get 1, 2. They're going to declare end of round the next turn. Back to us. I think we will just rest here. So we'll discard Whirlwind and the wound. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We get 2 more. Agility and March. Dummy player declares end of round. We'll use this. We get 1 more fame and 2 more cards. And we get Ambush and Rage. Okay. And I think here, let's use our scouts to reveal a new tile at a distance of 2. So we'll reveal this one. So let me just move these down a bit. And we are going to have, so it's not going to be a city tile. Okay, so it's going to be a Draconum. The Ruins goes face down. Mage Tower also goes face down. And then Draconum goes face up. And that's going to be 6 ice attack with paralyze, physical, and ice resistance, and 7 armor. Okay. And then I think we can probably go for, let's go for this Mage Tower here. So we'll play Ambush for a move of 2. And expose sideways for a move of 1. That's enough to get us in there. We'll lose 1 reputation. The enemy is going to be, so a summoner with physical resistance and 3 armor. Okay, so I don't think we will be able to take him out in the Rage and Siege attack phase, so we'll draw a brown monster. So it is 6 physical attack with paralyze, and okay, so let's play Swift Reflexes to reduce his attack by 1, so he is down to 5 physical attack, and then we can play Determination for a block of 2, +2 from our Ambush, +1 from our Dueling skill. So that's a block of 5, so he's fully blocked. And then he goes away, and we need 6 inefficient attack to take him out. We get 1 there. We can play Agility for move of 2, and convert those 2 move points into attack 1 for each. So that's 2 there, 2 attack, +1 is 3. And then we can play that with a red from the source for 4. So that's a total attack of 7, which is enough to take him out. So we get 4 fame, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. So another level up. And then we will end our turn there. Okay, so Now we are left with these two in hand, but of course it doesn't matter. For our reward, I think we will take Charm, Possess. These advance, and the new spell would be Tremor, Earthquake. That's a very good spell. What we didn't get to is a Wound, March, Promise, Improvisation, Rage. Okay, so we'll re-roll the source, and it's going to be blue, gold, and another blue. So that's fine. We'll refresh the unit offer. The elite units are going to be the Amatep Gunners. The regular is going to be the Peasants, and the second elite will be the Amatep Freezers, so nothing that can be recruited in a monastery. These get replaced with, nothing that can be recruited in a Mage Tower. These get replaced with Crystal Mastery and Mountain Lore. They're going to take Pathfinding. These advance, and the new one we get is Swift Bolt. They're going to get a blue for Mistform, Veil of Mist. The spells advance, and the new one we get is going to be Call to Arms, Call to Glory. We can ready these, and then we can shuffle up and go on to the next round. Okay, so we can draw up to our hand limit of 6, and these should be renewed here. And we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we get Swift Reflexes, Determination, Ambush, Blood Rage, Rage, and Rage. I think I'm just going to take Mana Steel here. I'm not loving our position. So we're going to go first on this turn. But we have no elemental attack. We only have 2 basic units here. There's nothing we can recruit, and we have no influence cards to maybe take a spell here. So let's take a blue for Mana Steel. And then I think we will just go with Ambush for move of 2. We're not going to be able to take him out. And yeah, I think we'll end our turn there. Okay, so we'll draw 1 more, and we get Stamina. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a white to get 2 more, 1 and 2. Back to us. And I think here, let's go with Stamina with the blue from the source for move of 4. That gets us there. And then we can play Swift Reflexes. And actually, we won't use the blue from the source. We'll use the blue from our Mana Steel. And then we can use Swift Reflexes with the gold for another move of 4. So we have 1 point left from Stamina, and then a move 4. So that's a total of 5. We can get there. We'll reveal what's in here. 4 Cold, Fire, Poison, Brutal, Physical Resistance, and 8 Armor. 2 attacks of 3 each, brutal, unfortified, 7 armor, 6 physical attack, arcane immunity, poison, assassination, 6 armor, and 5 physical attack with brutal and 5 armor. Okay, we'll end our turn there. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. These get re-rolled, white and green. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get 2 more. 5 is charm. 6 is concentration. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a green. They get 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Back to us. And I think here, I want to get over to that red crystal mine. So we'll play charm sideways. Yeah, and then rage and determination sideways as well. That gets us into the crystal mine. We'll get a red crystal for ending on the mine. These go away. And we draw another 3 cards, so 1, 2, 3, and we get Swiftness, March, and Expose. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a red. They don't go again. Back to us. I think here let's play March to explore the last tile, and it's going to be the blue city. Ooh, that's not a nice setup. Draconum is going to be 6 cold fire attack with brutal, fire and ice resistance, 9 armor, and then the level 11 blue city is going to be 2 purple and 3 white. So 1, 2, and 3 whites. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. And elemental attacks will be boosted in there as well. And I think we probably end our turn there. So we'll get another red. We're ending on the Crystal Mine. This gets discarded. We'll draw one more, and it's Dodge and Weave. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. Red or green. Green is more. So 1, 2, and 3. So they're going to declare end of round on the next turn. I think we probably just have to make an attempt at this here. So we'll flip that, get 1 fame and 2 more cards. So we get Tirelessness and a Wound. That's bad. Okay, I think we have to go for it here. So let's use our scouts to move 2. So we'll move into the city and lose 1 reputation. We're going to, I think, get knocked out here, but I don't see anything else we can do. Okay, so these are the 4 enemies, and I think first let's play Concentration for a white. And we're going to use that white along with Dodge and Weave to reduce this guy's attack by 4. So he's fully blocked. And then, so he's fully blocked. And then this guy, we're going to use our Udum Guardsman for a block of 4. We'll use our skill for a block of 5. And we'll use Tirelessness for a block of 6. So he's fully blocked as well. And then we are going to, so this guy's doing 5 physical attack, which is doubled because of brutal for assigning damage. So we'll wound the Udum Guardsman, so that takes it down to 5. We'll wound the scouts, that takes it down to 3, and we'll take 1 wound to hand. And then he's doing 2 attacks of 6 each because of brutal. So we'll take 2 wounds from each of those. So that's a total of 5 wounds into hand. And then we can play, let's go with Expose with a white, Rage for 4. So that's, and we get 1 from our dueling skill as well. So that's going to be 2, 3, plus 4 is 7 attack, 8 for swiftness, and then we can play our Blood Rage with a red from our inventory. We could increase that to 9, which would mean taking another wound and getting knocked out, which would be 17 attack. I don't think it'll actually help because it wouldn't allow us to take another enemy out. So I think let's just use our 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 4 is 12 attack to take out these 2. And then those 2 will be left. We'll get 2 shield tokens and retreat back out onto the Crystal Mine. We can use our healing skill for a blue and to heal 1 wound. So we'll get 1. Of course, we're full on blue anyway. So all of these will get discarded. We will get a red for ending on a Crystal Mine. This gets re-rolled. It's a white. We'll discard all of these, and we're going to get fame. We will get 9 fame. So we go to 58. And we're left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll draw 1 card. And that is going to be Agility. Dummy player declares end of round. There's nothing we can do. So we will just rest, discard all of those. We'll get another red for ending on the Crystal Mine. And yeah, we are not looking in good shape here. Yeah, we're we're in a lot of trouble. So let's re-roll the source. 2 white and a gold. The unit offer gets refreshed, and we are getting 2 new elite units, and we get Ultim Guardians. Regular unit is the Northern Monks, and the second elite is the Catapults. The Monastery Advanced Actions get replaced with Blood of Ancients, and we should have revealed another advanced action. So Blood of Ancients probably would have gone down for the monastery on the blue tile, because I don't think we revealed one. So Blood of Ancients would also be discarded here. So the 3 monasteries now that we have on the board are going to be for Frostbridge, Firebolt, and Steady Tempo. They're going to take Song of Wind. These advance, and the new one is going to be In Need. They're going to get a red for Demolish, Disintegrate. These advance, and the new spell is going to be Burning Shield, Exploding Shield. We can guess we ready those, but I don't think it'll matter. And shuffle up for the next round. Okay, so we can draw 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we get Wound, Ambush, Determination, Crystallize, Swift Reflexes, and Rage. I think I have to take From the Dusk. And the dummy player takes Sparing Power, so we're going to go first. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to play this here, because I think we just have to rest, discard the Wound, take 2, Improvisation, and Dodge and Weave. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a red, they get 1 more. Back to us. And sorry, we should have got a red crystal for ending on the mine. We'll use our motivation for Fame +1 and 2 more cards, and we get Blood Rage and a Wound. I think here let's play Ambush to move 2. We'll lose our reputation. And then we can play Dodge and Weave with a white to reduce his attack by 4. So he's fully blocked. And then this guy we can play Improvisation Sideways +2 for 1 block, +2 from Ambush to block 1 of his attacks. And then we can play our Dueling Skill plus Determination for a block of 3 to block his other one. We get +2 attack from Dodge and Weave. We get +1 from our Dueling Skill, so that's 3. And then we can play Rage for an attack of 4 using a red from our inventory, so that's 7. And then we can play that for an attack of 4, so that is 11. Yeah, so 2, 3 plus 8 is 11. Unfortunately, we can't group those because of the physical resistance. So we will need 16 points to take out him, or just 7 for him. So maybe we go with 2, 3, and then 4. So we don't use Blood Rage just to take out him. And then he'll be left. We get 1 more shield token. Retreat back out. We'll get a red for ending on the mine. These get discarded. We'll get Fame for him. And yeah, this gets re-rolled. It's a black. Okay, so we're left with these 3 in hand. We can use this skill to heal that, and we can't take any more blues. We get 5 Fame, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get another level up. We're going to have a choice between. So the top one is just the Refreshing Breeze. Flip this to get heal 1 and 1 white crystal to your inventory. And then the bottom one is Taunt. So once a turn during the block phase, either reduce 1 attack of an enemy by 1 or increase 1 attack of an enemy by 2 and reduce armor of the same enemy by 2 to a minimum of 1. The armor reduction does not happen if that enemy is prevented from attacking. And I think here, given we have so many wounds, I'm just going to take this one. For our advanced action, I'm going to take In Need. The new advanced action is going to be Chivalry. We're left with these 2 in hand. We're going to draw another 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we get Tirelessness, Expose, Threaten, and In Need. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a white, they get 2 more, 1 and 2. Back to us. And here I think I'm going to play Tirelessness. We'll move in, we'll lose a reputation. We're going to take 2 wounds to hand, 2 wounds to discard. And then we can play Expose and Blood Rage. So Expose with a white, all enemy loses all fortifications and resistances, so he's no longer physically resistant. We get attack 2, +4 is 6, +1 from redueling is 7, and then we can play swift reflexes for attack 1 is 8, so we get 8 fame, so we go up to 72, +1 because we didn't use any units. We finally take the city. This gets re-rolled, it's a white, these go away, and we are left with 2 wounds and 2 cards in hand. We can use this skill for a white to our inventory and to heal 1 wound. And then we're left with 3 in hand. Our hand limit's now 8, so 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we get Whirlwind, Stamina, a wound, Rage, and a wound. Dummy player, 1, 2, and 3. It's a red, they get 1 more. Back to us. And I think here, if we had access to a green, we could probably get an artifact and a unit, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. So I think I'll just go with in need for influence 3, +1 is 5, 6, 6, 7, 8 for the 3 wounds in our hand, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then threaten for 2 is 14, less the 2 on our reputation track is enough to get the Ultimate Guardians. So we will take those. We'll discard these 2. We're left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to get 2 more, and we get Concentration and Tranquility. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a green. They get 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Back to us. I think here let's just rest. We'll discard Tranquility and the 3 wounds. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get another 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we get Swiftness, Mana Draw, Agility, and Promise. Dummy player then is going to declare end of round on the next turn. Back to us. And I think here let's go with Stamina with the blue from our inventory plus Swiftness for a move of 6. So that gets us there. And then we need 1 more. No, we don't. So let's move 3 and move 3 into the desert at night. So we'll end our turn there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to get 2 more. And we get a wound and March. Okay, so the dummy player declares end of round and it's back to us. And I guess we just play March and Promise to get next to the city. We'll reveal what's in there. And it's 5 physical attack, all 3 resistances, doubly fortified, and 7 armor, 3 ice attack, paralyzed swiftness, 7 armor and fire resistance. Another of the 5 with all 3 resistances, 2 ice attack, paralyzed, physical, and ice resistance, 4 armor, and 5 physical attack, poison, and 5 armor. Plus, when we assault, we will have to take that Draconum as well, because we are adjacent to him, so we would provoke him. And yeah, I think that's the end of it. I mean, I think the only way we could do it would be mana draw and concentration sideways to move in. We would lose a reputation. Probably play that for target enemy does not attack and choose this guy. And then we could use our Ultimate Guardians for block of 8 against him. So the 2 paralyzed enemies are blocked, sorry. But then we have all 4 of these, and we would have to take wounds from them, which would knock us out. We discard all our hand, and yeah, that's the game. So yeah, we fell short on this one, I think, or obviously. I'm not really sure what went wrong. I thought we made a really good start there. We're getting the spell, leveling up, getting dodge and weave. I think it was exposed mass expose we got there, and dodge and weave, and we took the keep on turn 1 as well. I don't think we took any wounds there. We got another keep and got up to the monastery, and I think we explored 2 tiles as well on turn 2 or round 2. And then yeah, I think yeah, we got the mage tower here, got another spell. Thought we didn't really have great access to mana throughout the game, particularly green. and then yeah, not being able to recruit the elite units on the, I think it was the second day. We got up to the mage tower, but it was right when the round ended, so we couldn't get the fire mages there. I think that was the unit that was available when we got there. And then on day 3, all the units were not recruitable in a mage tower, and then we had to get all the way back over here without provoking him because of his paralyze ability. And yeah, not having any elemental attack really hurt us as well, I think. So yeah, that was a difficult playthrough. Let me know your thoughts. Obviously, I won't score this one. But yeah, otherwise, thanks for joining, and hope you can join again next time.